So, good evening,
Yes.
Swamiji. This is like, we're almost reaching the end of 2016. And then we're going to have a new leaf, I guess, in 2017. So, how do you think that 2016 has been, generally speaking?
Well, as I often say, it's not a matter of new year or old year, it's a matter of old you and new you.
Old journey, okay.
So how much better a person I am now than the last year. This is the most important thing, and this is on the individual level, on a collective level, on a social level, on every level. Am I a better person than yesterday? Am I a better person than last year? If I see now, if I'm telling about myself, I'm talking about myself very subjectively, I think I have done something.
Oh.
Don't you agree?
That's good news.
I have done something that I cannot say that it's I'm a better person now, but you know what I wanted to do, and I thought it would do good to society. I have done something, my part. It's not much. I have no big thing to boast about, but yes, there has been some improvement, some development. And this has to be asked by every individual. Am I a better person? Am I a better person? Am I doing something more noble, greater, as I often related to Shreya and prayer? What I'm doing, is it just material pleasure for my own sake? Or I am doing something noble that has impact upon society, upon other people around me and all that?
Well, that's a good question, actually. How could you really know that you have become a better person? Should we ask every people, like we
You
know
should.
that? Am I getting
No,
being a
you
better
should.
person?
You should.
Oh?
No, you should not. You feel it. You feel it in your bones, in your marrow, that you are doing something, although it is just a 1% difference. You can feel it. You can feel it. And once you start feeling your successes, you can also start feeling your weaknesses. Both are together. It's being sensitive. So it's not, some people are too humble, overtly modest, overtly humble, which is good. I'm all for being humble. But when you become sensitive, then you are aware of your pluses, your minuses, your strength, your weaknesses. It's a wholesale thing. You cannot simply be aware of your weaknesses without being aware of your strength. Or you cannot be simply aware of your strength without being aware of your weaknesses. Now, most of the time, what we do is we are being aware of our plus points, our successes, and we keep a close eye. We close our eyes towards our weaknesses.
Yeah, because I think some schools would say that you shouldn't see your weaknesses because it brings you down, and you should see more of the positive aspects. What do you think about that?
This is a school of thought that speaks about positive thinking, which I have been totally against of, because positive thinking can always bring about the other side of positivity, and that is negativity. So when you speak about positivity, negativity is always there, whether you realize it or not. So according to the ancient Upanishads, just become aware of everything, of the nature of things. So become aware of yourself first, where you have gone wrong, where you have made some progress. You have to be aware of both.
So the key word is being aware.
Being aware of every little change in you, within you, the changes which are desirable, the changes which are divine. Desirable is one thing, but there are some changes which can make you really divine when you have the benefit and the welfare of the world in your mind, and you're not just thinking about yourself or your family or your immediate society or something like that.
It's interesting that we should not only think about ourselves and our little surroundings, but actually for the greater things.
Unless and until we start thinking along that way, along that line, this world is going to be a very selfish world. There have to be some people who are thinking about other things, not just their families and their immediate society and all that. Until then, we are no better than animals. Animals, they think about their families.
So, since 2017 is coming, is there any special message for the viewers?
Same message. This is an ongoing process. It's a daily message. It's a daily hour-to-hour process. Am I a better person this hour than the last hour? Am I a better person today than yesterday? And you don't have to boast about your goodness. You don't have to boast about, oh, I have done this, I have done that. No, it's something that you'll feel. So when I said earlier that I'm aware of the little changes that I made, it's something that is for me to do some more self-introspection. Why can't I become a much better person than just that? So this is something that is very, very personal. And one message that I would like to pass on, actually I have spoken about this. My master used to say that the effect of graha, of stars
and planets.
Is there. But more than graha is anugraha. Anugraha is the grace of the divine.
Beautiful.
Whether you call it God or you call that, or you simply say force, the force, whatever. Star Wars.
Star Wars. May the force be with you.
You're a fan of Star Wars. So whatever name, whatever attribute you identify to that supreme being, the grace of that is more important. That can cancel out all your grahas effects. And how to acquire that grace, how to get that grace, the only way from my own experience is to do karma yoga. Is to engage yourself in selfless activities. You cannot do that in your work.
Yes.
Of course, you are getting paid and all that, and you cannot, oh no, I want to do karma yoga, I don't want to get paid, So it's not
I don't think that's how it works.
It doesn't work that way. So we'll need spiritual support groups which are not only engaged in meditation, which are not only engaged in bhajans or kirtans or singing devotional songs, but organizations which are engaged in social service, social activities, and to be part of such organization and to work selflessly without expecting a pat on your shoulder, without expecting a name, without expecting a praise. That is karma yoga, and this is very important. I think for the next year, more and more of us should engage ourselves more in the activities.
Selfless
service.
Okay then, so we will wish all the viewers very happy New Year, and let's upgrade ourselves all the time, and let's involve ourselves more in karma yoga or selfless service.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.